Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I bid to Sir Azim. My name is Nur Fatina Jiha binti Muhammad Riban from KBA2424B. So today, I would like to present to you about company that have potential to invest in Bursa Malaysia. I chose AirAsia X Group and Bermas Auto Company to be present. I am going to discuss the topic one by one, starting with the introduction, the benefits of both companies to investors, recommendation, and technical analysis. Without wasting much time, let's get started. AirAsia X Berhad is a medium to long-haul airline operating primarily in the Asia-Pacific region. As you can see in the slide, the target price is RM0.84. Then, we move to the benefits. Firstly, the shares in AirAsia X Group rose up to 6.33%. The marginal growth in revenue automatically rise up. Besides, there is significant reduction in maintenance costs and overhaul. The reported net profit of RM25.09 million in last quarter of 2022 rather than RM149.14 million last year, corresponding quarter. AirAsia X Group EPS also rose up from RM0.25 to RM0.42. Secondly, AirAsia X Group Shareholders Benefit Program. According to AirAsia X itself, they provided the shareholders the benefit program to create further public awareness with main market of Bursa Malaysia. Next, AirAsia X Group has strong business profit. AAX seeks to merge with Capital Ace Aviation arm of AirAsia. So AAX prepares for takeoff to many additional destinations to meet strong customer demands. Lastly is huge demand for air travel is one of the benefits. The attractive low fares offered by AAX as well as the low structure lead to the boost of demand for air travel these days. Besides, it also attracts people in middle income that could not afford high fares. Next, for the recommendation, AirAsia X has higher target price which is RM0.84 according to KLSE.investor. In terms of higher target price, it helps investors to decide whether they should or not hold the stock in expectation of increase in future price or sell the share when it's reached target. Furthermore, it also helps the investors to decide the right time to enter and exit the market. So it is the best decision to buy the stock at a higher target price because the higher the target price, the lower the risk. Next is AirAsia X has higher shares. It is really good to investors as it helps them to build their savings and see the growth profit. Moreover, higher shares goods for investors as they can protect their money from inflation and taxes along with the maximize the income from the investment. As a result, higher shares means higher income and profit for the investors. First one is Bollinger Bands. Well, as you can see in the graph, there is the upward trend in December 2022. The point for upper band is 0.538 while the lower band is 0.420. The upper band is widening, which means that it is being as the target price. The price crosses above moving average and it predicted to have a strong trend. The investors can buy the stocks because the trend is still upward despite the price likely fall. Last indicator is MACD. So here we can see that the momentum in December's line where the line crosses from below to above the signal line. It indicates the bullish sign where it crosses the signal line to 0.0250, but it just shows a slight downward movements or trend in the middle of the month where the line crosses the orange line, but it's still okay for investors to buy the stock because it does not consider bearish. Next, we move to Bermas Auto Company. Bermas Auto Berhad is a public company principally involved in the distribution and provision of after-sales services and spare parts of three internationally renowned cars in Malaysia, namely Mazda, Peugeot, and Kia. The target price for Bauto is RM2.67 according to KLSE.investor. Next is the benefits of Bauto. Firstly, is the net profit rose up to 56.35% according to the H market. It increased to RM40.71 million from RM26.04 million last year on improved domestic sales of Mazda and Kia cars. The EPS also rose up to RM0.35 from 24 cents due to stock exchange filling. Then, Baotou built competitive advantage in market industry. The rolling out of their cars model, which is Mazda, Kia, and Peugeot. Still, this year, there are lots of the new models for Mazda, Kia, and Peugeot had been rolling out due to market demand. Besides, Bermas Auto also now making a progress on making Malaysia as an automotive hub for Kia in Asia. Lastly is, Baotou has a very good earning performance according to the news in the H market. In this state, Baotou maintained its buy rating in the market. They had higher target price which is RM2.67 from RM2.36 previous year. Not to mention that CIMB also expect Baotou to maintain growth momentum in year 2023. Then we move to the recommendation. Baotou has a good company performance in terms of shares and outstanding profit. The investors can get reward from the stock they invest in terms of dividends. Furthermore, they can also have the voting right privilege for the company that they invest in shares. Baotou also has strong competitive advantage in the market. In other words, in terms of benefits, for sure they have been in a good state. The investors can make decisions based on the competitiveness in the market for their products due to consistent growth and lower risk. Apart from that, they can get benefits from the optimal valuation and cost of capital reduction. We move to the RSI line graph here. Well, in this month, the first quarter week shows that the stocks being overbought where it indicates that it is being overvalued or higher in stock price. Why? It is because it is above 70. In the graph, the line trends to slightly fall to adjusted overbought level where it close to 50. It is in positive condition to invest as it does not reach the oversold level which is below 30 as the price is lower. In this slide shows the MACD graph for Baotou in December 2022. As we can see here, the bar mostly in green bar, which means that it is overvalued as well as the signal line shows above. The blue line crosses above the signal line and that is a bullish sign. Apart from that, as we can see in this graph, the blue line crosses near to 0.0800. Even though the line moved downward movement, but it still does not reach below 0. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.